Namaskaram friends. In our Hindu culture, we have two traditions. One is Shaivam, the other one is Vaishnavam. Shaivam is all about worshipping Lord Shiva as a main deity, and Vaishnavam is worshipping Lord Vishnu as a main deity. Today, I am planning to talk on the topic 108 Divya Desham. It's an ocean, so definitely one day is not enough. I am planning to talk about it as simple as possible because it's has lot of details in it. So I'll try to make it as simple as possible. In Vaishnavam, we have 12 alvars. We worship 12 alvars. They are saints or the poets who were the devotees of Lord Vishnu. Why they are called alvas is alvar means deep devotion. Immersing themselves in deep devotion is what alvar means. Al means deep in devotion. So that's how they got the name. So they dedicated entire life in singing and praising Lord Narayana. So Divya Prabandham consists of 4,000 verses. It is written by these 12 alvars. Let's see who are those 12 alvars and also why we worship this 108 Divya Deshams as a divine temples, as a divine desams. There are so many temples for Lord Vishnu, but why 108 Divya Desham is that these 12 alvars sung all those verses of Divya Prabandham in these temples. So that's why we call 108 Divya Desham. I'll try to talk about each temple as much as possible. Today we'll see the details of 12 alvars. Let's see all those 12 alvars in detail. First three alvars are Poigi alvars, Bhudat alvars and Pei alvar. These three alvars are called as Mudal alvars because all these three alvars are said to be present during the same period of time. All these 12 alvars were present during 5th to 10th century. That's the history we have. So these three alvars, Poigai, Bhudat and Pei alvars are called Mudal alvars. They have written they have sung lot of verses in Divya Prabandham. All these 12 alvars have sung lot of verses in Divya Prabandham in different Divya Deshams. We'll see who all contributed to which Divya Deshams in future. Today, let me list out the alvar names. Then is the Tirumalizai alvar. Fourth one is Tirumalizai alvar, who considered himself as a friend of Lord Vishnu, and he wrote lot of poems praising Lord Vishnu. Fifth one is Tirumangai. Tirumangai alvar, who was earlier a king. Later, he turned himself as a devotee for Lord Vishnu. And Tondaradi alvar, who considered himself as a slave. So Tondar, and he is very famous for preparing garlands for Lord Vishnu. He is also called as Vipranarayanar alvar. Next, Tirupan alvar, who is from Panar family, and again he is a deep devotee for Lord Narayana. Peri alvar, he is father-in-law for Lord Vishnu, father and mother for Sri Andal. He is also one of the alvars. Sri Andal is the only woman alvar out of these 12 alvars. We also called her as Sudi Koduthu Sudar Kodi. She considered Lord Vishnu as her husband and she has sung many verses for Lord Vishnu. And then is Nammalvar. Nammalvar is the one who were under a tamarind tree for a lot of days without food and sleep, and later Lord Vishnu blessed him with wisdom and he started singing for Lord Vishnu. So that's how Nammalvar has become very famous and has become a sincere devotee. Then is the Madhura Kavi Alvar. He is a Sishyan of Nammalvar. Again, though he is a Sishyan of Nammalvar, he has also become one of these 12 Alvars. The 12th Alvar is a Kulasekara Alvar. He is one of the 12 Alvars. So these are the 12 Alvar names. We'll see who are the Alvars who contributed in which Divya Desam, and what is the uniqueness of each Divya Desam, everything. There are 108 Divya Desams. 105 Divya Desams are in India. 106th one in Nepal, and 7 and 8 is something out of earth. So we'll see how much I can cover is what the blessings. Thank you everyone. Namaskaram.